Okay, I've been meaning to film this for a while, but this is going to be the startup procedure for the systems. So I just got to the building and opened the hatches and signed in and everything, so I'm good to go. I'll probably pause between different actions so I don't have a hour-long video, but turn on the running light. Open the hatch, it's usually the first thing I do. Then nitrogen. Go ahead and check it now so I can write it later easier. Let these guys warm up. I'm gonna ground myself and then turn this on, flicking that switch and then pressing the green button. And then you gotta check what it reads at, and so that's good. You also want to check it before you actually turn it on. I'll do the same over here. So pause real quick. And you want to keep note of if these are changing much between runs. This is pretty much where they've been all season, or since we've done any major maintenance or anything. Okay, then I'm going to take off both of these PAL covers. Okay, those are taken off and I put them right there. That gives this plenty of room to breathe on the side and the front. And I orient them this way so that if they're most likely to fall on this side where they're missing an edge. So if they fall, and they're not going to fall into the table or anything like that. So then power up a couple of our auxiliary devices, and then get these guys up and running. And then once they're running, I'm going to check the cavity to see if it's any leaks or anything like that. And I'll check the bottom of the power supplies as well. Looks good to me. It's usually pretty obvious if something is leaking. And then check water levels. Good. And good. We'll get this guy going. Chiller and the dye chiller. I'll go ahead and turn both these dye pumps on. And this, you might even want to get this first thing, because it takes a while to settle. The sodium oven. Turn on this power strip so then we can turn on our AOM driver. Sorry, that's the shutter driver. The Doppler free photodiode and the AOM driver back there on the second box, for this back box. And then we're gonna turn this guy on, hit the power meters as we go. Open the shutter on the front, grounding myself. And I'm going to press the emission button here. Okay, pressed emission. And now we have a laser. Slide this power meter in, and I'll come back in a little bit. And now that everything at the back of the room's on, we need to get this YAG warming up, because that takes the longest. Give it a sec. While it's going, I usually turn this on, so we can check seating. Okay, once all those lights are off and everything, make sure both of these are turned down all the way, and then you can hit enable. I already checked this when I walked by earlier, but nitrogen is on and water is at a good level. I don't know if you can see that, but it's full pretty much. I'll go ahead and turn this on. Get this lamp too. And then turn on, we're on night config right now. So turn on both of these. If we're on day config, I'd start warming up the sodium cell, but I won't do that for now. Okay, and then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and clean this. I can't film that, but I'm going to go ahead and clean this mirror. So something new I installed is this. It swings over and sits on top of the mirror. It's not that stable, but it would stop little ice particles when you mess with the hatch from possibly dropping on it. Even if they were to hit the bag, they could still touch the mirror. So doesn't hurt, so we've been using it. And then I'm gonna go ahead and open up all the mirrors, all the telescopes real quick, so I gotta set the phone down again for that. In the winter, I usually take the telescope covers off pretty early if I can, because the longer you leave those hatches open, the colder they get. It can actually burn your hands. So, go ahead and turn these guys on. And the monitor while I'm at it. Let's see, we got that error. So we'll fix that real quick. Turn these on and PMTs on in the meantime. Set up commune, set up GPIB, override remote yes, and then I always sound key click off because it's annoying. Okay, then I'm gonna measure the power. I'll do that on the coin camera here. This is pretty close to 120, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn that on. And it's already set to, we leave that one set. It's a 90 lately, it's worked better for us, so I'm leaving it at 90. Normally it's 85 though. Okay. I just usually keep this, I don't know, offset it, I just remember it. So minus 20. We'll hit the lock button here. What do we got? 725. It's good. It's normal. And I'll remember that and write it down later. Okay. Then, next thing is I'm gonna, I guess I forgot to put the bag on this mirror, but there's normally a bag on that mirror. It's my bad. We have a bag on this mirror, which you take off, make sure not to touch the bag against the mirror or anything like that. Usually just set this under here. Power this guy on. Take this blocker out, and then I'm going to align the PDA here, which I can't film, but that's what I'm doing.